Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Get ready to have your mind blown. Here are 10 incredible facts that will change the way you see the world. We're talking about things that sound like they came straight out of science fiction, but I assure you, they are 100% real. So buckle up, get ready for a cosmic roller coaster, because we're about to embark on a journey to explore the most amazing, unbelievable, and awe-inspiring wonders of our universe. Okay, space cadets, let's kick things off with a trip to a truly wild world. Imagine a planet where it rains molten glass, sideways. This is HD 189733b, an exoplanet about 63 light-years away. It's a hot Jupiter, a gas giant orbiting close to its star. Its atmosphere reaches a sweltering 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds clock in at over 5,400 miles per hour. These winds whip up silicate clouds, forming molten glass rain. And yes, the molten glass falls sideways. Talk about a rough forecast. Let's talk about density for a second. I mean, really dense, mind-bogglingly dense. We're talking about neutron stars. These stellar remnants are born from the death throes of massive stars, and they are some of the densest objects in the known universe. Imagine this, you have a teaspoon. Seems pretty ordinary, right? Now, imagine that this teaspoon is filled with the material from a neutron star. How much do you think it would weigh? A pound, a car, how about a mountain? Well, buckle up, because a teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh about 1 billion tons. That's equivalent to Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth, crammed into a teaspoon. How is that even possible? Well, when a massive star collapses in on itself, it crushes the protons and electrons in its atoms, forcing them to combine and form neutrons. These neutrons get packed together incredibly tightly, resulting in an object with unimaginable density. Have you ever looked up at the stars and felt a sense of wonder, a connection to something bigger than yourself? Because the truth is, you are made of stardust. Almost every atom in your body was forged in the heart of a star billions of years ago. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the carbon in your DNA, it all came from stars. We are literally the universe experiencing itself. We are star stuff, pondering the stars. Okay, this one might sound a little alarming at first, but I assure you it's perfectly harmless. You ready for this? Bananas are radioactive. Now, before you swear off banana smoothies forever, let me explain. Bananas contain potassium, which is an essential mineral for our bodies. But here's the thing, a tiny fraction of naturally occurring potassium exists as a radioactive isotope called potassium-40. Don't worry though, the amount of potassium-40 in a banana is incredibly small and it poses no threat to your health. You'd have to eat hundreds of bananas in one sitting to even get close to a concerning level of radiation. In fact, we're exposed to low levels of radiation every day from various sources, including cosmic rays from space and radioactive elements in the Earth's crust. Bananas are just a tasty reminder that radioactivity is a natural part of our universe. Prepare to have your perception of self challenged, because here's a mind-blowing fact. You are more bacteria than human. That's right. Your body is home to trillions of bacteria, viruses, fungi, and other microorganisms that make up what's known as your microbiome. And get this, bacterial cells in your body outnumber your own human cells by a ratio of about 1.3 to 1. It's enough to make you wonder who's really in charge here. But before you reach for the hand sanitizer, remember this. Most of these microbes are actually beneficial to your health. They play a crucial role in digestion, immune function, and even influence our mood and behavior. We have a symbiotic relationship with our microbiome. We provide them with a place to live, and in turn they help us thrive. So next time you're feeling outnumbered, just remember that you're actually a walking, talking ecosystem. Get ready to bend your mind with one of the most fascinating consequences of Einstein's theory of general relativity. Time is not absolute, it's relative. meaning it can be affected by gravity. The stronger the gravitational field, the slower time passes. Now, this effect is usually minuscule here on Earth, but it becomes much more noticeable in stronger gravitational fields, like those around massive objects like black holes. But even in the slightly weaker gravitational field of low Earth orbit, where the International Space Station resides, time moves a tiny bit faster than it does on Earth. This means that astronauts aboard the ISS actually age slightly slower than people on Earth. Now, we're talking about fractions of a second over the course of an astronaut's mission, but it's still a tangible example of how gravity warps the fabric of space-time. So the next time someone tells you time flies, you can tell them it flies even faster in space. Let's dive into the ocean depths for this next one. When you think of ancient creatures, what comes to mind? Dinosaurs, maybe giant insects? Well, prepare to add sharks to that list, because these underwater predators have been around for a long, long time. We're talking about 400 million years. To put that into perspective, sharks predate the dinosaurs by about 170 million years. They even predate trees, which only evolved around 350 million years ago. Sharks have witnessed some of the most significant events in Earth's history, from mass extinctions to the shifting of continents. They've survived and thrived through it all, evolving into some of the most efficient predators on the planet. So next time you're in the ocean, remember that you're swimming with a lineage that stretches back to before the age of dinosaurs. Let's take a trip to our planetary neighbor Venus, the second planet from the Sun. Now, Venus is often referred to as Earth's evil twin because it's similar in size and composition to our planet, but with a hellish environment. But here's a bizarre twist on Venus. A day is longer than a year. It's true. Venus rotates on its axis incredibly slowly, taking about 243 Earth days to complete one rotation. However, its orbit around the Sun is relatively short, taking only about 225 Earth days. This means that a day on Venus is actually longer than its year. Talk about a long day at the office. This strange phenomenon is due to Venus's extremely slow retrograde rotation, meaning it spins in the opposite direction of most planets in our solar system. We all know water is essential for life, but it also happens to be a pretty weird substance, scientifically speaking. I mean, it expands when it freezes, which is unusual for liquids. But that's not all. Water can also boil and freeze at the same time. I know it sounds impossible, but it's true, and it's all about a little something called the triple point. This is a specific temperature and pressure where all three states of matter, solid ice, liquid, water and gas, steam, can coexist in equilibrium. For water, the triple point occurs at a temperature of 0.01 degrees Celsius, that's 32.018 degrees Fahrenheit, and a pressure of 611.657 pascals, which is about 0.6% of standard atmospheric pressure. So, under these very specific conditions, you could witness the mind-bending phenomenon of water boiling and freezing simultaneously. Let's wrap things up with the ultimate cosmic time-bender black holes. These gravitational behemoths warp time due to their immense gravity. The stronger the gravity, the slower time passes. Near a black hole, time slows significantly. To an observer, you'd appear to freeze at the event horizon. So there you have it, folks. 10 mind-blowing facts that prove the universe is far stranger and more wonderful than we could ever imagine. Which one of these facts blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content. From raining glass on distant exoplanets to the cosmic connection we share with the stars, the universe is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. So keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep looking up at the cosmos with a sense of awe and curiosity. Because the more we learn about the universe, the more incredible it becomes. Until next time, keep those brain cells firing and never stop learning.